Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel as if I have not done a video for ages, but I don't actually think I've missed any of my every other week posting, which was good because I must have done so many videos like before I was in such a YouTube mood and then it just stopped. But I'm back. I'm doing a work from home day today and I love filming these, so I'm going to film another one. It is the day before Good Friday. So in the UK for Easter, we get the Friday and the Monday off. So we've got a 4-day weekend. But I'm doing a work from home day before. My manager is on holiday, so he was like, no one's in the office, just work from home. So I've made the most of it. I got up this morning and I read, and then I went to my F45 class, and now I've come back. I actually went via Tesco because I had to pick up some Easter eggs for my friend's kids, which I managed to do. I didn't think I would be able to, and I only wanted the little ones because they're like 6 and 3, I want to say. My friend sometimes watches these, so if she's like, you've just botched the age of my kids, I'm sure she'll comment and let everyone know. So I only got them little ones because I didn't want them to have to giving them loads of chocolate. You know, health is wealth and all that. And then I couldn't not pick up my dad an Easter bunny. And then my mum is gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free. So she's got sweets because she doesn't really like vegan chocolate. She's so difficult with, well, she's not difficult, she can't help it, but she's difficult in what she wants. So even if she's gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free, she will not do vegan chocolate. She's like, oh, it's not proper chocolate, unless she finds really good stuff, which is always really expensive. So she never normally does it, but she loves sweets. So I've got her sweets. We are actually going away in July. Can't say anything because it's for my sister's hen. And dietary requirements, trying to organise that is insane. I have been Googling. But anyway, I digress. I wanted to show you all of the chocolate I got because it's fun, it's Easter. And then, I don't know if anyone has been watching my videos since last year, but I went to New York last year and I was obsessed with Olipop. And they also had a soda called Poppy. And it's very US. Back in 2 years ago, because I've been to New York a couple of times, which I have filmed, I think, both times. It's very into their like prebiotic soda, healthy soda, all of that. And the UK was a bit slow to catch up, but now we've got like Trip, we've got loads like Dash Water, we've got so many in the market, but we don't have the American ones. And I was like, I wonder if we'll ever get them. I didn't think we would, but lo and behold, I was in Tesco and they had Poppy, but I refused to carry a basket. So I had all these eggs that if I dropped them, they would smash in my hands. And I saw these and I was like, no, I'll come back because I'm going away to my parents' house for Easter. So I was like, I'll come back and get these. And I put everything on the till and then I just ran and got them. So I'm going to have one of these today and I'll let you know how it goes. I think I've had a raspberry rose before and I think I liked it. They also have, it's not a cherry cola flavour. What is it? There's another flavour that I really like. Maybe it is something like that, like vanilla, I don't know, something that's supposed to be better than like Coca-Cola. And they didn't have that, but they had 4 different flavours. So I'm just going to go back and try one. They did have a blue one. I'm skeptical of the blue. I probably won't try the blue. But I am actually logged on to work now. I am starting work today. My plan of action is I've got a few errands to run. So because I don't normally work from home on this day, Lola has a dog walker, so I don't need to walk her. I've got some parcels to drop off, but I keep banging on every video about my New Year's resolution, which I'm still sticking to, which is because I want to become a traditionally published author. I've already written 3 books. I'm querying agents with my 3rd book and I'm writing my 4th book. So my resolutions are to do 2 agent queries a week for my 3rd book, to try and get a literary agent, to then try and get that book traditionally published, whilst also writing about 1,000 words a week, if not more, for my current work in progress, which is my 4th romance novel. I've been smashing it. I have done 40 agent queries so far this year, and we're only in March. No, we're now in April. It's the 2nd of April. We are now in April. So I've been smashing it. I've actually already done my 2 agent queries this week. So all I have to do is write. And because all I need to do is run a few errands, it's quite quiet at work. So I can definitely take a lunch break. I'm going to try and write at some point. And then tonight I'm going to a Waterstones book event, because the other thing I wanted to do whilst trying to become a traditionally published author is I need to get myself out there. I need to meet people. I need to go to these events because some of the authors, they'll basically be in Waterstones doing a Q&A for their like recently published book. And they will have really good insight, or their agent will be there. Anything could happen. Like one time I took Lola to one of these book events. It was for Claire Daverley's Talking at Night. Claire Daverley has a spaniel and I went straight from the office. So I had my dog with her when Lola could come with me to the office. And then she heard Lola and she went, oh my God, is that a dog? And then we got talking. And then in my agent query to her agent, I mentioned, I don't know if you remember me, I was the one with the dog. She responded giving me, it was a rejection, but it was a personalized rejection where she was like, I remember you, don't give up, that kind of thing, and gave me like where I should look for agents and things. So really, really good to come out of that. So I need to do a bit more of that because yeah, I need to get myself out there. But yeah, my book writing is going well. I would say it's a little bit slower because of real life. Like I really do compare it to how fast I wrote my first 2 novels in COVID. And then I remind myself, well, it was COVID. So of course you were going to be writing really quick. You can't so much now. Like you've got life, you live with your boyfriend, work is busy, life is busy. So yeah, I actually have so much to catch you up on, but I'm going to make a coffee as it's the start of the work day and update you on what I'm going to do. And then hopefully like throughout the day, I'll just catch up on what I've been doing because I've not filmed for about 6 weeks. So this was a really random entry into this video, but this is a work from home day. We are going to do some chores because Lola's got a dog walker. We are going to do hopefully some writing. We're going to go to a Waterstones book event together at the end of the day. And then Tom and I are driving back to Bristol tonight, which we'll probably do around 8 o'clock in the evening so that all the traffic can go for the bank holiday. And then, yeah, we're going to spend the bank holiday at my parents' house, which is lovely. So yeah, let's get started into the day. First things first, coffee. And then I'm going to get through my emails and to-do list. I've got so much to like natter to you about and show you with like my work from home setup, where I've been recently, what's going on with Lola as well. So yeah, let's get into this video and I'll carry on chatting. Okay, so let's catch up while we make a coffee. I have never had to, what's it called? Because I can't even think of the words now, I can't even speak. Oh my God, what is it when you do 2 things at once? Why is this so hard? My brain doesn't work because I need coffee. I can't multitask, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. I actually can't multitask. Also, if I disappear, it's because my camera is literally my iPhone and so it doesn't like spin or anything. But I need to crack on with making this coffee because I need to go to my desk and then I need to go through all my emails and go through my to-do list for today. And one thing I was actually going to show you, oh, this is really noisy, isn't it? I don't think this is very clever, but it won't take long. One thing I am going to show you when I'm at my desk is what I use as a complete type A person who has to write a to-do list every day, because that is literally how I stay on top of doing 2 agent queries a week and doing 1,000 words of my new work in progress. I'm also making an iced coffee, by the way, and I've managed to crack this coffee machine a little bit better than I had, I think maybe the last time I spoke about my coffee machine, because I got it at Christmas, but now I've got it down. I found the coffee beans I like, which are M&S actually. I've got vanilla syrup, look how big this is. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm very happy with my work from home setup with this, and this is like the perfect start to my day. But I digress. But basically, the way I do it is I have to have a to-do list. Like I always have. And I think sometimes I maybe toxically use a to-do list, but it keeps me in check. It keeps me writing and like basically just keeping up with my New Year's resolutions, but also the things that are important to me. And it helps me like do my day. But basically I used to just do a really normal to-do list. But I actually have I don't know if anyone follows Grace Beverly, and she has loads of 100,000 different businesses, but one of them is the productivity method, and it's a productivity planner, and I absolutely love it because you do like a weekly goal setting, personal and work, weekly plans, and then you like put as a normal diary what you're doing that week, and obviously it's not dated, so if you miss some or you're away, you're not wasting, oh I just hit myself, you're not wasting pages, which is incredible. And then further on, they have like a daily task thing, which I actually filled out last night, but you put the date, you put your schedule on one side, you do quick ticks that take less than 5 minutes. And she always advises you do those first so that you feel really like motivated. Then you have tasks that take 5 to 30 minutes. And then you have projects that take over 30 minutes. And then you talk about a habit you're keeping today, one thing you're grateful for. You talk about your workout, the number of hours of sleep you got. There's like a glasses of water thing. I might film this so that you can see it. And then like non-negotiable things you'll get done. So I filled that out for today. And it really helps me because I do a mix of when I work from home, the best way for me to stay productive while working is to do a bit of personal stuff within the work stuff. So what I'll do is like, because of what I do, it's a lot of data looking at, like I'll look at a lot of Excels, or I'll look at a lot of like 40-page, what are they called? Policies. And some of it can get really intense. And then there's also transactional work that sits in that. I can go from like feeling really chill to getting stressed. And so what I do is when I've got those, it's so much easier to manage in this job than it was my old job. Like this job is so much better for me and I'm so much happier. Yeah, everything's just going so well. I'm really, really happy with my new job and it's been over 6 months now, so it's great. But I can actually plan my day and I feel so in control. So what I then do is like, if I've got a wash to put on, I'll go, okay, I'll read 20 pages of this policy. I'll put that as a to-do list item. Then I'll put washing as a to-do list item and I'll put a wash in. And it just like helps me stay on top of the house, but also stay on top of work. So then my little chores that I would have done on the weekend when I need to be relaxing and like winding down, but also fundamentally writing, I'm getting done. So it's really like I have space to do all of that. Oh, that wasn't very long, was it? And I don't think I put enough milk in. I love how I said I was smashing this, but as you can see, I haven't put much milk in because I ran out. I can't multitask without my coffee. But yeah, I'm able to sort of use a work from home day and I try not to do things in the evening. Like I know that I'm going to a book event tonight, which is actually quite unusual for me, but I usually don't have anything in the evening so that then the day can be longer so that, I don't know, if I go to the gym in the day, which my manager absolutely encourages, which is incredible. If I go to the gym or if I take Lola for a walk or if I go and do a chore in the house, I just work a longer day than I would if I was squarely in the office just focusing on work. I get so much done. It's brilliant. I really love it. So yeah, the planner helps, the coffee helps. So I'm going to go sit at my desk, go through my emails, do a few quick ticks on like the work side of things. I do need a shower. I know I need to have a shower, but I think I'm just going to have my coffee first. Don't judge me. And then yeah, going to start my day. I actually, also the positive with this new job is I do not have as many emails each day, which is great. I actually have emails that I need to see. Like my old job, I would get bombarded with like 100 emails overnight. And I wouldn't need any of it, but some of it was like they just CC'd people in for the sake of CCing people. And you didn't need it, but then you couldn't filter it because it was like an ad hoc email. Oh, it was absolutely wild. So yeah, I'm just going to flag everything I need to do today on my work one. And then I normally get through like the quickest things I can first. And then I actually have to write a policy today. So that's another thing I'm going to be writing. But I don't know if I ever showed you my last video, because like I said, I have not filmed a YouTube video for so long because I do it every other week. And then I front loaded so many. So I can't remember the last time I filmed, but Tom has a new work setup at home and it's a desk that like folds out and we got rid of our dining table. And it's got more storage in. It's really great. We absolutely love it. And I love working there because you can fold it out and look outside the window, which is amazing. I will move over there at some point. I do like, because I've got a bigger screen here, I do find it a bit easier to work from home here, especially writing a policy. But I'll see how I go because it's been fairly quiet because it's Easter. But talking about where I've been, I think this is the only other big thing I need to catch up on, plus Lola. But I have been on holiday quite a lot. So I went skiing with Tom. We did 2 full days of skiing. We went to Chamonix. It was unbelievable and we loved it so much that his birthday is at the end of March. And I've already booked our ski trip for next year. And it's a present for Tom. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's like the bougiest holiday I've ever booked. And I booked it for 2 people. But we had such a good time. It brought us really close. Yeah, things were just like so much better when we got home after we traveled. And one of the big things I'm realizing this year is I spoke about like my finance goals in my New Year's resolution video as well. But one thing I'm feeling really strongly about is being more mindful in how I spend my money so that I can do things like traveling. So that's where I'm at with that. And then we also went to Barcelona. We would literally move in a heartbeat to Barcelona because like you're by the beach, you're 2 hours from skiing, it's less expensive than London. And then yeah, so we've been away, but while we've been away, I can't remember if on any of my videos I showed you or spoke about Lola having a pore issue. I am 99.9% certain I have. The first pore issue she had was an infection. That infection on her claw has now caused her to have weak nails on all of her claws, and it's basically a condition she's now going to have for life. And what's happening is the nail is going away from the claw, and then if she catches it or it breaks, it can cut, it can get infected. So we've been racking up a vet bill. It's insane. But she's doing okay. She's absolutely fine on herself, loves her walks, but she's got loads and loads of supplements to take, like human grade supplements, medication different things to go in her food, different diet. She needs a fishier diet. So yeah, she's an absolute princess, and she started to get greys in her eyebrows, and it's just really stressing me out. But she is only 7 in July. Like, she's a young spring chicken. She is fine, and she's very happy, and she loves her life. Like, she's snoozing on the sofa right now. So yeah, that's everything I needed to catch you up on in terms of like absolute word vomit at the start of this video. I'm really going to love editing this, I can tell. But yeah, I'm going to go through this now. I've got a few things pinned that I just want to bash through. And on my to-do list, I've got as a tick item, go through your quick work things. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to drink my coffee, and then I maybe will run an errand after that, or like shower and get ready. Because yeah, I just love my new work from home setup. And I love having like a team and a system that are just like, if you need to go and do something, or you want to work a longer day, like they don't even think about it. They're just like, work the way that makes sense for you, get your work done. As long as it's done, I don't care. So it's great. I feel really, really good about it. And yeah, I'm gonna really look forward to having a poppy later. I'm gonna pop those in the fridge. I need to put my milk in the fridge as well. I just can see it still staring at me. Get through this big to-do list, and then I'll catch up with you in a bit. And if I can remember, like, there's been so many things over the weeks that I've been like, oh, I can't wait to like talk about it on YouTube. I'll let you know if I remember any of these things. But yeah, I'll get on with work. I'll stop procrastinating. Hello.
Good morning.
I'm doing my YouTube video.
Oh,
How's your haircut?
yeah, it's good, thanks. That's it done. Hello, the puppies. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. How you doing?
So I'm filming an update sat at my desk. I normally stand and face the window, but in the office building opposite, they're having a team meeting, and I was like, I'm not going to do that, so hopefully they actually can't see this and I don't get secondhand embarrassment. But update, it's almost midday. I've gone through the to-do list that I needed to do for work before doing a big policy draft, so I'm feeling very productive on that front. Then I did a couple of little things in the house, so I had to finish a bit of the packing that I needed, skincare that I would have used this morning when I showered. I've now put in my bag for Bristol, and then I also showered and did my fake tan, which I will wash off before I go to Waterstones. I literally was thinking, if I didn't have this video holding me accountable, I probably would have bailed on Waterstones tonight, just because driving back to Bristol and working from home, I could never be bothered, and I actually was like, oh, I kind of want to write, but that's just an excuse because I bet I wouldn't actually write. So I need to go, it'll be good for me. And this video is holding me accountable to that. So I've got some vintage parcels to put in lockers and also go to Royal Mail. I need to return an order from Mango, which I will do in store, and then come back, make some lunch, see how long that took me and whether I've got time at lunch to write, maybe do a bit of a writing sprint for 30 minutes, not a whole hour, while my food is cooking maybe, and then I can set up the desk over there and do it. But it depends how long my parcels take, because I never like to take more than an hour, but it's quite quiet, so maybe it'll be okay, but I'll see how I go. So I do have a policy to review later on, but I'm gonna, before I get too hungry, because it's almost midday and I am hungry, I'm gonna go take these parcels back and then come back and cook my lunch. And then what else have I got to do? Oh, consult my list. I've just got to do the return. I've got to finish packing. I've put my washing away this morning, which is great. And then I've just got some little bits to do, which I can tick off just around the house as I finish maybe a paragraph of the policy. I can then tick one of these off. So let's get going and run some errands. So I've just finished lunch. I gave myself a 20-minute sprint to write because obviously I needed to make lunch. I'd gone out for some errands, so I don't want to take the piss with my job. So I was like, just do 20 minutes. I almost didn't do it because I was like, oh, what can I really do? In that time, it's not that much. But actually, it caused such a fire up my arse that I wrote 550 words. And normally on the weekend, it will take me an hour, hour and a half to write 1,000 words, maybe sometimes 2 hours as well. But I literally put my phone away. Sometimes it was filming. And then I still had my work laptop next to me in case anything like time sensitive came in. So I was still keeping an eye on that even while writing. And I just flew through the writing, which was so good. So now I'm going to go back to my normal work from home desk, get the rest of the work done so that I can go into the long weekend feeling really good. I also need to shower at some point and work backwards for what time I need to leave here to go to the Waterstones Piccadilly event. So that's all I've kind of got on the radar the rest of the day until we get to Waterstones, which I'm trying to get myself excited for, but we shall see. Also, the poppy raspberry rose flavour was delicious. So I 100% recommend, if you go to Tesco, getting it on your club card as well because it's cheaper. Let's get back to work. So I've done a few hours of work and now it's almost the end of the day. I've had a shower, washed my hair and got myself ready to go to Waterstones. The sun has come out. It is clear blue skies. So now I'm actually excited to go to Waterstones. It's in Piccadilly. So I'm actually going to walk from mine, which usually takes a little bit over an hour. I'm going to give myself an hour and a half because I'm thinking I could just browse. I'm really in my Kindle era. And also if I buy a paperback book now, I try and buy the US copies because they're so much floppier and I love them. But that's only if I really need them or want them. I mean, I never need a book, but you know what I mean? If it's a necessity, I will try and get the US copy. Otherwise, I'll go for my Kindle. So I don't know that I'll buy anything, but it'll be nice to browse because I haven't been book shopping for so long. I bet it will be busy because it's half term. But the event starts at 6:30 or 7, so I'll leave here shortly, walk up, and then hopefully it's done by 7:30, which means I'll get home by about 8 o'clock, and then I can drive back to Bristol from then. It will take about 2.5 hours. Hopefully the traffic by 8 has completely died down, but we shall see. It has been a very, very productive work from home day, helped by the sun. I also think helped by having Lola's dog walker today as well, because it meant I could run errands at lunchtime and then have a little bit of time to do a sprint right for like 20 minutes. So yeah, let's go walk to Waterstones. I will of course document the whole thing and I will see you when I'm leaving the apartment. I very quickly forgot to say before I headed out that I'm listening to a book. I think it's, how have I forgotten the title of it already? But it's really good. It's set in New York. It's set in summertime. It's a romance, maybe a rom-com. I am loving it. I'm absolutely obsessed. I will put the title here. That is what's going to keep me company on the walk. That is what's been keeping me company today as I've been working. Just needed to share it. I can't believe I haven't said what book I'm reading.